Yeah, it's a little better. How's the audio? What's the audio sound like, y'all? Y'all good on the audio? Can y'all hear me on the audio? Good. Awesome. Awesome. Got my 2 people on time. You know how I roll. Just waiting for this live stream to heat up and see where we go from here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta be on time, brother. Not you guys arguing. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Guys are funny. I don't know, you guys both came in at the same time. It was kind of cool. I don't know. Who commented first and who was here first is, I guess, the question of the century. Trying to wait for this live to heat up. I put a short out, so definitely should have some people come in, stop in. Just trying to be patient. I got you. It says Landon, bro. I'm gonna see Landon here being here first. That's what I see on my side. I mean, I hate to be the referee, but I mean, you gotta try harder next time, NBA Brantley. You gotta be quicker than that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the chat room. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. We got a moderator in the back. In case it cracks, it cracks. But if you guys want to help contribute to that, that's the goal. If you're new here, also consider dropping a like. Pushes the stream out to a further group of people, more subs, so on. I stream every day except Saturdays. Saturdays are strictly for college football. We just chat, we hang out, and I'm still learning how to be a streamer myself, so don't worry, if commenting is not your thing, streaming's not really mine either, so we'll just hang in there and ball till we fall. Sorry, Landon got it. Yeah, you gotta be quicker than that, pal. What's going on, Olivia? Thank you for tuning in on the live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, definitely some... Oh, monitor is falling asleep. 981. We just got a new sub. I'm gonna make sure... All right, we don't want that falling asleep. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. So I will have a surprise guest for 1K. Definitely just a big influencer. Whatever you want to call it, small influencer. But we'll have a surprise guest come on for 1K. I'm excited for you guys to meet who's been behind the channel probably about half the amount of time that I've been. I can definitely host, a few other people that I can definitely crown, but as far as like recent timing and really just having like a big helping hand to like build this channel, I definitely want to have on here. So you guys are going to meet my manager on 1K. Definitely wouldn't be here without him, so I want to recognize people that, have helped me get to the point to where I'm at. And, try to remain humble and definitely excited. So if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm not going to be begging for subs the whole stream. Really just going to be hanging out, reading y'all's comments, and filling our time with what y'all give me. So if you guys are new here, make sure to check out my channel. We're almost to 1K. Believe it or not, I got a moderator up. If you guys want to see that live sub count almost hit 1K, I could use your help. And if you guys wouldn't mind to like the stream, it pushes it out to a further group of people, more subs, and so on. Who is the guy spamming? That is one of my moderators, one of my greatest moderators, Landon Following. He is a great moderator. Chance, welcome in the chat. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. I'm almost to 1K. Let me tell you the exact number. It is 981. So we are 19 subscribers away. I want to share with y'all some personal things that really have been touching on my journey, and definitely, have this stream build up. And really just going through the motions. I'm not gonna lie, content creation, it's been hard, and it's actually hard right now. Every day is gonna be hard. I need you to understand that. And even if you still do the absolute 110%, you're always gonna be outmatched. So really just being honest with anyone that wants to be a YouTuber, it's bro, don't compare. Really just understand that yo, bro, small achievements are big achievements. So again, 982 is crazy. I want to share with you that every sub genuinely makes me excited. It genuinely really just pumps me up, makes me in a better mood. It's weird. It's how social media works. It's how you feel when you've been doing something for 2 years and 7 months, and it's finally starting to get a little bit of traction. And I mean, people are it's not gonna work out, and I get told that even to this day. 982, almost 1,000. Yeah, I get told it's not gonna work out every single day. My biggest hater, you wouldn't believe it. It's actually my mom. I let you guys deal with what that, information is what you want, but even my girlfriend doesn't support me, and it's sad, it's crazy, and really it's just the truth, bro, because nobody's really gonna believe in you until you believe in yourself and you got a little bit of traction. So really just not trying to glaze it, not trying to meat glaze y'all for real, but I definitely appreciate y'all helping me get to this point. And I'm trying not to be focused on the numbers, but really just the improvement and the consistency. The consistency is the big one. I gotta be able to make sure that I'm alive to actually show up to a live stream, or I gotta have somewhat of an equivalent time that y'all show up at. 982. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm almost to 1K. If you could help me get there, man, it's taken me 2 years and 7 months to get there. To this very point, I just want to share that that means so much to me. It really makes me feel like I'm getting some progress with the channel. It is building, it's being built, it has been built, and it is continuously being building. But beside that, I don't want to think of it as a YouTube channel. I want to think of it as a community. Really just see people, conversate with people, and for myself, understand that yo, I'm an introvert, but I too want to obtain and rely and use my social skills. So I'm almost using this a presentation, kind of a small portal is what I see it as, because not only am I live and looking at my wall, but I'm also live looking to a bunch of other people. And I'm realizing now that if I put that improv in the back of my head and I'm yo, despite how many people are in the room, there's always going to be people coming in and out, and you feel me? And that's the way that life works too. Not to be deep or anything, but genuinely, bro, people come in, people come out. You move on to the next grade, you move out. You move on to college, you move on to the job. Everything is temporary, and it's genuinely hard for me to understand. Really, just the most in relationships, that relationships are just so temporary. But that's just some deep stuff. Some real stuff. You're gonna experience it. I'm already experiencing it. I'm kind of like having like a 20 crisis, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but really just trying to be successful the same way we all are. Want to just, have this be like a positive influence, positive vibes, and I know people are pulling for me, and I'm just trying to pull for myself. And yeah, let's see. What is the best for motivation to keep going? What is the best for motivation to keep going with a channel? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that question. 982. If you guys are new here, make sure to check out my channel. Subscribe if you want to help contribute to a 1,000 goal. It's been a goal for a long time. What is the best motivation that you can give me so I don't quit my channel? That's perfect. Honestly, just don't compare. Do not compare. Don't worry about being original because everything is duplicated. I've personally made shorts that I've seen in the algorithm made by somebody else, and I've literally taken and extract. It's basically in CapCut. If you extract the audio, you can take it and put it under whatever you want. So I've actually done that. I've noticed like really it does come down to timing, but it does come down to like the viewer duration of the video, how much that's being watched. It's all like little things, but really just like understand that like, bro, you gotta love it for the money, obviously, but you gotta love it for like the creativity. And like you can get creative by seeing these other people do shorts that you could see yourself doing, but then realize like you can maybe do it a little bit better. Maybe you can tweak the facial expressions. Maybe you can change the video. That's just what I really love. That's what I would share is like really just don't compare, but then again, like you're allowed to compare and like literally copy other people's popular trends, formula, and you're just granted saturated likes. If you keep going with it and going with it and going with it, the platform, is going to recognize that. It's going to give you more engagement, more likes. You're going to get the hang of it. You're going to get more confident. Really just like don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like I'm personally like flawed to that because every video on my short side, I like to like consider viral over 1,000 because over 1,000, like I feel like 1,000 people is a lot of people. So I want to consider that viral. Thank you for the sub. We're at 983 now, almost to 1,000. Let's go, let's grind. I appreciate you all. Let me read this comment. It's hard for me to film for my channel because it's so wet in the winter months, and it is affecting my channel because I cannot make the vids. Not only does winter affect people's... Okay, sorry. I will answer that in 1 second. All right, thank you for your patience. To answer that, I'm trying to get the lighting right. I'm not gonna lie. That'll work. To be honest, I struggle in the winter. Not only just with the snow, the wetness, everything, consistency. Like seasonal depression is a real thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm the type of guy where it's like, I can't sit here and, do it for you, but at the same time, I'm also like, I can't sit here and, like, barely do it myself. You know. You can film on iPhone. iPhone's got a really good camera that, is beating out a lot of other cameras nowadays. And if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button. More likes, more views, more subs, and so on. I would appreciate it if you could do me a favor and subscribe. We're almost to 1K, which has taken me 2 years and 7 months to build. So I appreciate every single donation, every single engagement. We're just trying to get this traction, show on the road, and honestly just keeping consistency down and finding out, what works and what doesn't work. We're at 983 currently. You should give me the manager since I'm mostly in your stream first and I'm very active unless I'm at school. I want to, but I don't know. I guess, man. I guess. Here you go. There, you can have managing moderator. You better say I'm the best YouTuber ever and not deactivate my stream or my YouTube. I don't know. If you wanted it so bad. It's been a year since I released my first video and I managed to get 32 subs. Honestly, you can do it. Like, I hate to tell you that, but at the same time, like, I love to tell you that because, like, the same power that I have is the same power that you have, and, like, genuinely, like, caring what other people think, like, that's something I struggle with. You don't understand that, like, if you just realize, like, nobody's really focused in on your life that much, that'll free up a lot of, the worry or, fear of what someone else thinks. Like, trust me, like, I've got people that, I care what they think, but you just gotta start from the ground up and ignore the haters and keep doing your thing. If you want to do it, you'll do it, for sure. Yes, sir, a month is approaching. What do you mean by that? If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm almost to 1K. 1,000 followers. If you guys want to help me reach that goal, it would be so much appreciated if you could leave a like on this live stream and you can subscribe to my channel. It's taken me 2 years and 7 months of grinding, of staying up late, making videos, coming up with creativity, always being in and out about, maybe it being a hobby, maybe it being a job. I'm still there in and out. But honestly, trying to fix the things what I didn't do right, and just trying to make those adjustments is where I'm at currently. I'm on day 23 straight of live streaming. Yes, unemployed day 23. What does the manager even do? I couldn't tell you. That's why I didn't even care to give it to you much, because I didn't know how much different it was. But you are managing moderator, so I hope you're happy. Respectfully. 983 again, guys. If you are new here, check out my channel. Do your boy a favor, help him get to 1K. It'd be much appreciated. I want to tell you about how I started my YouTube channel, and really, like, I was a junior in high school and I had this friend. His name was Kale O'Brien. I remember exact day conversation. I think it was like April 16, 2023. I was in my mama's house, and I had a friend over and we were working out. We were good workout buddies, and I was like, man, I kind of want to be a gym influencer. And I was watching Alex Eubank at the time, watching the Trend Twins, and I just started making lifting videos, started taking the camera with me. I bought some gear from Walmart, and I was the YouTuber in high school, in a small school. And I remember one time, like, I had put the QR link, just being so excited to, like, be a YouTuber, be in, like, the game. I had put a QR link and put it around the school. I put it in the school bathrooms. I had girls put it in the girls' bathrooms. I put it on the stalls. I had put it everywhere, in the parking lot. And it's crazy because I'm sorry, I just had a text message. It's crazy because I'm sorry, it's distracting because person's really important to me. But okay, I'm sorry. It was difficult because the manager, actually, like not the manager, but the principal, he called me in his office and was like, "What's this?" And it was literally just a QR code. He was like, "Scan it." And I ended up scanning it, showing him. I was like, "Bro, this is my YouTube channel." He was like, "Take him down," and he wanted to suspend me. I remember one time, like, it was funny because they were watching it in my Spanish class, the workout videos that I made in my Spanish class. And welcome in, guys. I want to say, if you guys are new here, drop a boy a sub. I'm almost a 1K. If you can help me get there, I'm literally at 983. I feel so good every time I get a sub. Okay, on to the rest of the story. But I'm not gonna lie, again, I just said that, like, I was making workout videos, trying to, make it from there, and they weren't getting any traction, but mainly just my friends were viewing them. It was funny because, like, they got in trouble. My friend got in trouble because, like, he put on the video and was watching it with my Spanish class, and they just got yelled at, and it was crazy, and it's been a crazy journey. I picked up with it, I dropped it just here recently. Picked it up, moved to a new city, and I honestly, it's still crazy to feel like this is gonna work out, but I felt like I was too close to give up, and honestly, I still feel too close to give up. It's crazy that I'm also wearing a jacket inside. I'm not gonna lie. It is crazy that I'm wearing a jacket inside. Nobody has said that in the comments. Nobody said that. I appreciate it. This is like the first kind of like room chill kind of vibe, 983. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. What YouTuber made me want to start? That's Steezy Kane. Steezy Kane has been the biggest inspiration to me of all time, and like honestly still is, even though like I check his channel sometimes, he ain't posted. Being a YouTuber is like everyone's dream, I know it, but like trust me, there is some work behind this, and it is difficult. I mean, it's really just a mental thing. 982, so we just lost this up, but it's okay. How's it going, Faith? Thank you for tuning in on the live. I know, yeah, I can't believe I was wearing a jacket inside. I can't either. Let me respond to this text message. I am so sorry that I have to just pause this stream just for a second. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, I appreciate y'all's support, for real. It's a lot of work when I have school also. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it is. It's a difficult field, not only just because, like, it's, presentation and stuff. It's just a difficult field. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people take it serious, like me included. And then, like, again, like, I just want to say, like, don't compare. Like, you're on your own journey. It's taken me 2 years and 7 months to get to this point. Some people buy subscribers sometimes, other people, they'll have a video and blow up, and then they'll get subscribers off that. Like, really, at the end of the day, none of this stuff matters. Really, just people are out, trying to work, or, trying to really, genuinely kind of create a positive community from what they want it to be versus what they're not getting. Not gonna lie, we hung out one time and you told me about your YouTube career and that you wanted to be in the military one time and you quit your YouTube, and I'm so glad you're back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, things go sideways, things go all around. I definitely have phases. Being a YouTuber is, gosh, can't beat it. It's too easy, bro. It's too easy. If you just have a personality and you're an introvert and you just want to hang out, like, bro, this field is for you. Like, genuinely, like, I'm surprised more people are not creating than they are like consuming. Like, genuinely, like, despite you creating, it doesn't, it's a good game. It's a good game. No, I live in a different city now, so that's actually like 3 hours and 30 minutes away. I moved. So this is, yeah, I'm not in H-Town. I still low key want to go to the military. I just also really want to be a YouTuber because it's like if I could sit here and like have my views like rank up as I'm like breathing outside and I'm getting paid for those views, like bro, you can't beat that. That's a legit business. You can't tell me something different if you're making money from it, you feel me? And like being monetized is my all-time goal. It's been my all-time goal. I'm actually not monetized yet. But like I can see it get easier and easier the more content I produce. And like it's like sucking me back in to be like, oh, you're gaining 100 and so watch hours and it's been a couple days. And you're making better content, you have more fans, you got more people watching. It's like so close to just like tunneling over. It's a little chilly in my room, I'm not gonna lie. So that's kind of why I got the jacket. I think that's why I had it on too. Um, it's a guideline that also restricts watch hours. So the watch hours are you have to exceed or pass 3,000 or 4,000. I can't share how many watch hours I have or how close I am because it's personal. Um, but you have to also have like so many people watch a certain time of your videos. Um, Basically, if they're gonna throw an advertisement, they're gonna want to have people, see it. It's basically just like letting the companies know that people are watching you. You can say something like, "Hey guys, check out this Colgate toothpaste right now. I'm getting paid to tell you everything that I'm talking about, but I'm gonna tell you how great it is." Um, yeah, I can sell you though, you know. I can definitely sell you. And I believe that your teeth are already white. You don't even technically need this toothpaste, but I'm gonna tell you why you need this toothpaste. And this toothpaste is gonna do a lot more for you than clean your teeth. It's gonna get you girls, it's gonna make you more money, it's gonna improve your chances of winning the lottery. You wouldn't think that about toothpaste. But now this toothpaste, it's different. This is Bass Pro toothpaste. This toothpaste is not your average toothpaste, and that's why you pay like it's not your average toothpaste. Now, if your wallet is as big as you can walk and talk, then I want $29.99 for this 19-ounce limited edition white only toothpaste. And that was not about race. No diddy. Hi, brother. I'm back. Welcome in, Gavin. Thank you for tuning in on the live stream. Is manager the highest mod role? Yes, sir, it is. So you're that guy. Don't question it. Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, welcome in, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're at 983. We're almost to 1K. If you guys could help me get to that goal, you guys have no idea how long it's taken me. I would appreciate it if you could just drop a sub. It's easy, it's simple, it's free. And honestly, it's just the way to be. Support your local small creators, and I think we'll all just be okay. That didn't rhyme, but it didn't have to. So, how long am I going to stream for today? I want to say an hour, but then again, I can just say 5 minutes because I got things that can change in a heartbeat, and that's just how it goes. Do with that information as you will. Just, I can't share too much personal things. I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I hate watching YouTubers that, be like that. I don't like a mysterious guy, but then at the end of the day, like, you gotta realize, like, you're actively, like, looking into my life in my room, and it's like, yo, like, I can't have you, like, look that close. I can show you a little bit, but you guys, I don't want, I don't want danger. I don't want the smoke, and I definitely don't want P. Diddy'd. But yeah, 983 subs. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button. More likes on the stream, more views, more subs and so on, more comments, more chats, But if I would appreciate it if you guys have not already subscribed to my channel. We are almost to 1K. If we can do that on this stream, it'd be amazing. If it happens, it happens. It sometimes always goes out, but that's just how it goes typically. Probably an hour though. I don't know. Probably an hour. Gavin Bradford. Shout out to Gavin Bradford for the comment. Thank you, Gavin. 1 second though, Gavin. I'm gonna try to fix the sub count because I got some people coming in sometimes, and I would just want to keep it under 1,000 because I have a surprise guest for y'all coming at 1K. He will be popped up in the stream, but just one second, y'all. $983. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, checking out my stream. I enjoy my evening with y'all. We used to live stream every day, Monday through Sunday, except Saturdays. That didn't make sense. I don't make sense either. Yeah, you get it. This guy's so chill. I appreciate it. I try to be chill. Sometimes I'm not. I'm very bipolar. So, get to know me. I'm glad I came across Tim on shorts. I appreciate you. I make shorts like once a day, typically. I put them out sometimes, for real, whenever I feel like it. You should sub to me even though I don't post anything. I'd love to. You can subscribe. Sorry. You can, technically, I'll tell you how I can subscribe to you, because I take screenshots. I'll be honest. I take screenshots of people's username, and then, like, they're in my camera roll, and I don't even care about some things in my camera roll after a certain point because I've made an edit. So I end up deleting the screenshot because it's like, oh, it's just a stream screenshot. So honestly though, I did update the links in my profile. If you want to add me on Snapchat, and it says Landon, I'll 110% accept that. And then you can just screenshot your channel or give me a link to your channel, and I will 1,010% subscribe. Not a problem. And especially if you don't post anything, not a problem. I don't mind to subscribe to anybody, for real. Follow anybody. But like, I just got to be honest in like ways that you can reach me, ways that, I can reach you. Like, knowing Jonathan, he probably got a baddie lined up to crack and he just streaming in the meantime. Sounds about right. Sup, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in on the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. We live stream every day except Saturdays. Saturdays are for college football. I love college football. I love the Buckeyes. That's a great question. Great question. Great question. Well, you can expect daily live streams. You can expect that to be mandatory. That's not, acceptable. Regardless if my girlfriend broke up with me, regardless if I lost my house, regardless if, I'm on the street. As long as I got a charger and as long as I got internet connection, I'm going to live stream for you guys. Whether, again, like I said, I'm in a bad mood, good mood, sad mood, anything. I'm still going to come on here and still try to do my job for you guys and provide a content that doesn't only just make you laugh, but you can enjoy, whether that be, emotionally, mentally, whether that be, comedy-wise, just trying to be a YouTuber. If you want to support me, appreciate it. There's always going to be someone being a better YouTuber, but at the same time, like, I'm just going to try to be the YouTuber I know how to be and, like, haven't actually yet learned to be, but that's just myself, to be honest. Just being myself. What does VOD mean? I'm confused. What does that mean? I know you are protective of your personal life, which is understandable, but is there any chance of VOD? What does that mean? What does that mean, Gavin? I'm confused. No, Faith, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna turn off your commenting if I see anything. A VOD is a stream of your everyday life. What? Okay. I still don't get the question. Like, I'm actively reading it. I don't get it. I don't get the question. I'm down to answer any question, but I just don't get it. VOD is a Twitch, like a slang word. Nothing too much. It means like video on demand. Gosh, I'm so slow. I feel old. I'm 20, but I feel cooked. I don't know. Like, is there any chance of me becoming a Twitch streamer is what you're trying to say? I feel like we're speaking different languages. Not everything, but most aspects, like waking up, going to the store, doing everyday things a lot of streamers do, YouTubers, you want to do one. I don't know, I looked it up. Oh, like a vlog. Oh, yeah, I occasionally do those. Like last stream, I was outside picking up my girlfriend. Yeah, trust me. You can expect that. You can sometimes be surprised by that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like some people that I hang with for real, they don't like that I stream outside in public. But sometimes like I'm just not around them and I'll 1000%, be in my vehicle, reading chat or, if I actually, occasionally go out, definitely stream how the streets are looking or anything like that, not a problem. Yes. Believe it or not, yes. What time is it for me? 6:16. Probably. I have before, but then again, it's like not that big of a deal. It's not that big a deal. Like, they'll just ask you to leave, and then you just gotta leave. That's how it goes. I hate that I feel like I sound like a dick on that, or like a douchebag, or an asshole, or mean. But like, I don't know. I'm answering them the best way I can. I love y'all's question though. Like, genuinely continue to ask questions. Like, it makes it feel like it makes it feel a lot better though. Like, genuinely, just keep asking away questions. If you say so. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes you just come across people on their paths, and like you just come across people on their paths. Yeah. Go to the year 2025. But yeah, gained 3 subs today. Awesome. Awesome. You also have to have a social battery for this. I'm not gonna lie. That's also the difficult part, because your social battery drains like so fast when you're just like unsure of what to talk about, but at the same time, like, you don't know what to talk about. So you're kind of just like, hey guys, like, how's it going? And then, I don't know, you start rapping about Cheetos, or talking about Cheetos. Speaking of, like, I really like Takis. Takis are my favorite chips. I love Takis. The way that they have dust on them, the red powder. I like the blue Takis. Blue Takis are gas too. I like hot Cheetos. I don't like the Filipino hot Cheetos. Those are not the same as the regular hot Cheetos, but also like Debbie cakes. I've never really like grown into those, but like recently been loving my Debbie cakes. 983 subs. If you guys are new here, we've been working on this channel for 2 years and 7 months, on and off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know some days if I want to be a YouTuber. I want to share that. I don't even know some days if I want to be a streamer. Sometimes I don't want to do anything but lay in my bed, watch someone else do their life. But like, genuinely, I have to take a step back, and I'm like, yo, maybe you're feeling this way about making content because you were born to make content. You're supposed to make content. Like, definitely, like, going into your own kind of like route, or doing something you love, is like the biggest thing that I want to preach to you guys. Not only like is this hard, but it's like I'm growing. Like, I feel like my communication is getting better. Feel a lot more confident. I feel like I get stuff done by like literally streaming. It's crazy. But it's like, it's a cool thing to do. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a guy that takes things like 984. Thank you so much for the new sub. We're almost to 1,000. You guys have no idea. No idea. I wanna cry, like, no, okay, all right. Okay, lock it. But it's like genuinely, I don't know. I just want to share, like, I'm off topic. Sometimes like my ideas bounce, bro. They bounce. Like that ass. No, pause. Welcome in, Kyla. Thank you for joining the stream. What's my favorite food and restaurant? I love steak. I'm gonna have to go Outback. I hate to say it. I don't really like fast food or any kind of like home cooked meals. Like, I haven't had those recently, except Thanksgiving. What time will I stream tomorrow? It's really in the air. I hate to be like that, but I'm not like set on time. I'm all over the place. I just want to be honest. But if you have my notifications on, you can see when I go live, and you can just pop in. It's usually around dinner time, from, I want to say, 5 p.m. to 9 o'clock at night. So in that 4-hour stretch, I stream for about an hour, so you can catch me on that time. Oh my gosh, is the 1,000 subscriber special? Not yet. That's gonna probably be the next couple streams. There's a chance it could pop. And you have no idea. You just have no idea. Like, it makes me emotional. It does. It is crazy. It's crazy. It's like 1K, but it's like, bro, I was thinking about that the other day. I go from 3 digits. Like, I go from 987 to 1K. So it'll be 1.0K. And there'll never be a time again where like I just have 3 digits unless it's 100K. And then that's gonna be that's gonna be insane. But having these small goals and knowing like, yo, once I hit 1K, it's on to 2K. You feel me? On to the next. You feel me? Having like smaller goals like 1.25K, 1.5K, 2K. Going from there. It's been a crazy journey, and it's definitely gonna be crazy. Can I cook? I can't. I can cook simple things like toast and eggs and things like that. Have a great day, Archie. If you want to treat yourself, go to Malone's. I have no idea. Is that in Morgantown? Where is that at? Thank you. I'll see you next stream too. Best steak I've ever had is the Flamin' Mignon. Yeah, those are great. I love the ribeyes. New York strips are cool. Yeah, I have no idea where Malone's is at, so I'm kind of confused on that location. I've never heard of Malone's. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, my hair is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was coming out of my dang hat, but gotta take the hat off. Bro, I'm typing in chat on my computer. It's a different account. It's not showing it. It's okay, Landon. It's all right. Dead A, I guess you had a roommate or something in your old apartment and I told you I was hungry and you couldn't cook, so you gave me a cinnamon raisin bagel. That's how it goes. Is that lore or no? I don't know what lore means. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed or the box, or you know what I mean. Gavin said no, it's only in Kentucky. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out if it's in Kentucky. I'm in West Virginia, so that's not too bad. Malone's, is that like a club, or tell me what Malone's is? I'm Unk. Sounds about right. Gavin with the laughing face emoji. The name is XXXPro_VR. That seems like a sketchy website. Thank you so much, though, Gavin. I appreciate it. It's a fancy place. Yeah. Well, the title of this stream is Unemployed. I don't know if it looks like I have money, guys, but I don't have money, so I have to treat myself at like 100K or something, I'm not gonna lie, but like, let's just be real here, like, let's, be humble and not forget where I'm coming from, like, guys, cash at me $2, that'll work, like, nice bread and good service, yeah, definitely have to check it out, no problem, thank you, though, I appreciate it. My bad, I was talking about the resin, I'm not sure what you mean. 983. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit subscribe on my channel. I'm almost to 1K. You all are like just like the best people in the world. Honestly, like if it wasn't for you guys, I'd just be sitting here talking to a wall and not having the chance to make any money at all. But it's crazy how I can literally talk to a wall and see people on the other side, and I just like genuinely like want to say, like, even though like I can't physically see you, like I want to make sure you guys feel heard and supported. So I just want to share too that like I occasionally make y'all moderators. I do appreciate everybody chatting and returning to my streams. If it wasn't for you guys and your consistency along with mine, channel wouldn't be anywhere or anything. So I want to share that how to get a moderator. If you guys want to comment your dog's name, your favorite restaurant, anything that you want, and consistently comment. And make sure to like the video and subscribe. And then come back tomorrow. This lets me know, hey, like, I was tuned in last night. I want to be tuned in today. And like the stream and so on. I'll give you a moderator, and basically I just click your username and it says add moderator, and what you can do is like you can mute people's chats, So I'm assuming that, and trusting that, you're going to use it correctly. If somebody says something racist, or, you guys want to say, hey, Jaybird streams every day, except Saturdays, just like let people know things that that, helps me out. It helps you guys out. And like, I genuinely appreciate y'all. I got a crown, bro. What that mean? I don't know. 983. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Bro is autocorrect. Good night. I'll definitely tune in later when I see you live. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in, brother. Besides my user, I don't know. It says I'm like in 3rd place. Yeah, again, Faith, you just have to come back to tomorrow's stream. I'll more than likely make you a moderator if you'd like. Just gotta like the stream, subscribe. Definitely, pull up tomorrow. I seen you added me on Snapchat too, and I'm definitely ignoring it, but I guess this is the only way you can reach me. I think you got a little boyfriend too, I'm not gonna lie. No, let's see. Yeah. LMAO. 983 guys. Hey, you just called me. All right, we're not calling people out. You're right. Where's loyalty? You know what I mean? Night, Gavin. I guess it's 6:30 where I'm at, but I guess if you're going to sleep, man, you gotta get that shut eye. I don't even have a boyfriend. Okay. Awesome. $17 more subs to go. It's been a journey. Sometimes the stream dies. Then we gotta come back tomorrow. It gets hard, I'm not gonna lie. This is the hard part when it comes to content creation. Like, honestly, just being truthful. When you first start, like, nobody cares. It's sad, but, you gotta appreciate the people that do care. So, like, even the 4 viewers in here, who's to say that, 12 different people weren't in here that also hit the like button and that was their support. Like, genuinely, like, if people show support and then they leave, like, I'm okay with that. If people sub and then they leave, like, I'm okay with that. Because, like, it just gives them a chance to come back and, like, have another opportunity to chat in the room and hang out. And, like, I want that to be anyone's freedom, anyone's will, anyone's want to, tune it up, chat it up. Because I love reading y'all's comments. And, like, I know that there can be a day where, like, there's too many comments to read. So until then, I'll just be patient. Understand, like, hey, there's going to be flaws and there's going to be times, like, where people just don't want to, talk. But you just got to keep showing up for sure. I got to talk to bro through stream. This shit funny, Ash. Hey, sometimes they go sideways. Like, other times, like, they're popping. You've seen them pop. Don't lie. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. It just happens. It's real life. It's okay. You just gotta get up and keep going forward. You gotta realize, like, bro, I'm the one that's live here. Like, but I don't want to, like, compare or put you guys down for supporting me. That's not the kind of person I want to be or that I am. That's not cool. But yeah, LMAO, I was there in your YouTube prom. Technically, it still can be a prom. It's not over. I just kind of want to stream. I'd rather stream. Streaming is, like, a lot easier, a lot freeing. I feel like I could definitely see where it goes because it's definitely gaining me followers rather than making videos. 983. But yeah, Chad, I just bought this chair off Amazon a couple months back. It always squeaks. You got bear with the squeaking. It does massage. It's a cool chair. Cool chair. It's chilly in this room, but I'm like focused on looking professional. So it actually like, I don't know, want to put on a jacket, but also don't. But yeah, social battery is dying fast. Oh my gosh, guys, can you guys send stickers? Nobody's here, unfortunately. But it does wrap up our time because we stream every day for 6 to 7 hours. Not hours, but 6 to 7. Technically, it's 60 minutes, but I'll usually say goodbye around like 70 minutes. But yeah. I usually stream for like an hour to hour and 10. 6 to 7, I'm dying. Yeah, I do it on purpose. I literally do it on purpose. This stream, bro, it helps me with subs. It helps me with consistent viewers. Like some people show up for like fake supporting. You know, you have that. You just gotta have a lot of fake supporters and some supporters that are really down to support you, and then you know it goes from there. Somebody joined. I know, crazy. It's crazy. The streams are small. You guys gotta realize, like, I'm not a big creator. I'm a small creator. That's for a reason. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a huge one. I'm not. That is why. Yes. You got me. Sometimes I do good, sometimes I can't, but that is out of my control, and I have to understand that, like, bro, I gotta bring in production. If I do my job, the rest of the viewers are gonna do theirs. So I share experiences, I share stories, I share advice. I love, you know, answering questions. I definitely want to get into like a more structured way of distributing such. I can see, you know, having announcements would be cool. Definitely having some goodbyes, having like a close. You know, I feel like we do a Q&A all stream. But I've come up with creative ways to ask questions to you guys, and you guys have answered those. But yeah, honestly, too, like, I don't want things to change when, you know, more heads come in. You know, I don't want to, you know, stick to what I know and what I can do, not try to do over that amount, not burn out. But yeah, just go from there. But I remember too, like I first started streaming, and I was like very like awkward, unsure, but you definitely get in like the rhythm. It takes 90 days to build a habit. So one of the ways that I'm trying to build a habit is by saying day 28, day 29, day 30, taking it one day at a time, realizing, you know, success is not built overnight, but in small increments. And right now I'm chilling with 983 subs. I had 980 before I even got on, and I didn't even make a video, and I made more subs on this live stream than I did spending hours and hours and hours working on a video. So I feel like if I'm not, you know, found something that's broke, then, you know, why am I gonna look for a way to fix it when all I've been looking for a way is to fix it? So this really makes me feel proud, not only like of my social skills improving, but my communication, my confidence, speaker skills. Like, these are all things like you gotta have. Like, I don't know if men too either know how to have these, just because like everybody's looking at their phone and stuff. And truly, like, I still am looking at my phone, but truly just like trying to set up a name, trying to set up a brand, trying to set up a community, trying to set up, you know, anything that I can, finding creative ways to do such, and, you know, finding ways to pull people together. I know that, you know, truly, like, there's more to life than just my life, and, like, I respect that, and, like, there's more to, you know, my life than, you know, there is to yours. Like, it's that mutual respect, and, like, it's okay. If people don't, you know, like me or comment, you know, nice things, you know, I'm grateful that people even commented and, like, looked my way. I'm not trying to make that seem desperate or glaze or anything, but definitely, like, humble for sure. And, like, I want to remain that, like, even if I have like 100K, like, it just being like, yeah, guys, like, Jackson over there sent me like something in the fan mail or whatever. So and so gave me a $20 gift. You know, like, these are like recognizable actions, and, you know, things that, like, you know, you guys be the reason I pay my bills one day. And, like, that's just the dream, that's the goal, and obviously, like, it's still going. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. That smile's for you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, awesome. Hopefully it's great. Anyway, that wraps it up for the stream. I normally stream for 6 to 7. You know, you get it. I don't know. You don't either. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for helping me almost to get to 1,000. We're not going to do it this stream, but I will have a special guest for my next one. And again, be safe, guys, and try to be happy, because it's hard, but I hope you guys are hard too. No Diddy. All right. Have a good day. I'm awkward. Love you.